Hey, what's up guys? So I figured I'd take a little walk, kind of vlog it out. It's a little bit overcast today, I don't know if you guys can tell, but yeah, it's a bit cloudy. So anyways, what I wanted to talk about was the little short clip I posted last night about the 2017 J3. So first off, Dragonic Warfare, who works for Boost Mobile, got the inside scoop of the release date, which would be what was it, January 16th. So just in a little while that device will be released. But here's my gripe with all of it, and it's not just the J3, it's not just Samsung. It's this new trend. This new trend of we're not going to do software updates anymore. So we're going to waste manpower building a brand new device, brand new hardware, to put updated software and do as little spec bumps as possible. Because now, thanks to Tim H, by the way, for the specs, and I went to sprint.com to check it out, but the J3, the only bump ups you're getting with this new one coming out is that instead of a Snapdragon 410, is going to be a Snapdragon 425, and instead of it being clocked at 1.2 gigahertz, it's going to be clocked at 1.4 gigahertz. Kind of upsetting that everything else is going to remain the same. So what we read on, some certain sites like, what was it, phonearena.com, where it says it's going to have the Snapdragon 430 octa-core and 2 gigs of RAM. Maybe if you bought the unlocked version, maybe you have to get the unlocked version to have those specs. But to have, for what we're getting on Boost Mobile, it's not, I don't know. It's a little upsetting and a little depressing if you kind of think about it. You're not really getting anything much in a way except for the software update to 6.0.1 Marshmallow. Would probably be like the only thing that you can really look at and say, okay, we're gonna have updated software. And it's not even the latest software. Like, all of this wouldn't really be a big deal to some people if it gave out 7.0 Nougat. If the J3 2017 came with 7.0 Nougat, I don't think a lot of people would have too much of a problem with that. But the fact that it's coming with 6.0.1 Marshmallow and the obvious, still a quad-core chip rather than an octa-core chip, and 1.5 gigabytes of RAM instead of 2 gigs of RAM, sure, it's going for $129.99. And if you have like an upgrade, which means that you had to have been with Boost Mobile for 4 months on the same device for 4 months, so I won't be able to. But if you have an upgrade, you'll be able to get it at an upgraded price for $69.99. If you port in a number from a non-Sprint affiliate, then you can get it for free. So the price is not a real big issue, because if you think January 15th last year, the Samsung Galaxy J3 released for Boost Mobile, which was the 2016 model, the one I'm using to film this little vlog right now. And it went for 180, so it was $179.99. And for what you got out of it, it wasn't that bad of a deal. When you look at the J3 that's coming out on the 16th, you can't help but wonder, is this the future of OEMs and Android? And if so, that's just really going to kill it. This is what's going to kill it for consumers, because you're talking about, no longer really expecting major OS updates, but rather you having to look for a new piece of hardware that would have that update that would actually run on your current device and have very little spec bumps. So nothing dramatically enhancing, but you got to go out and pay for it. you know, a lot of people can speculate about these things. I mean, some of the things that you can think about when it comes to this is that obviously, you know, Android is open source, so Samsung and LG and all them, they can't charge you for a software update. So what's the best way to do that without actually breaking the rules? Well, put out new hardware. Because technically, the way I see it, in my opinions, you know, buying the J3 Emerge coming out here on the 16th for Boost Mobile would be equivalent to you just paying for 6.0.1 with updated TouchWiz on your current J3 for Boost Mobile. That's what it really feels like. That's my opinion. And I think it's a trend. The Warp Elite to the Warp 7, kind of paying for an OS update. I mean, with at least the Warp 7 gave you something new. So the Warp Elite had non-removable battery. The Warp 7 has a removable battery. Form factor was changed up a bit. And you got adaptable storage. So these are some of the things that, you know, I kind of think about. I'm like kind of wondering, you know, if this is the state that we can look forward to in Android, it's a pretty sorry state. And it could ruin it for a lot of people. Because I bet it on Android, not just, you know, because it's open source and everything like that. It's not locked down like iOS is, but bet it on Android because, you know, one of the things I counted on was that there would be software updates and not just little Android security patches or any of that stuff, but actual software updates. So if you guys enjoyed my rant, you guys can let me know by smashing that like button. Click the subscribe button, and also hit that bell option so you guys will know when I upload another vlog. This has been a rant. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section of the video. And as always, I'll check you guys out in the next one.